Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Mrs. M, and if you haven't, click the link below to subscribe to my channel. That way you receive all the information on how to build your cleaning business to 6 figures and beyond. So I'm going to answer one of the Q&A questions that I received on what would I do right now to scale my business next year to 6 figures or more within this time frame next year. So I'm going to give you 3 steps that I would implement immediately to scale my business to 6 figures or more when it comes to this right now. This is what you can do right now. So the first thing I would figure out is, do I feel comfortable in front of the camera as a lead magnet, or is a podcast like someone listening to me, or writing? Which of those 3 do I feel the most comfortable with? Once you've determined which of the 3 that you feel the most comfortable with, then you need to act on that. So if you feel comfortable in front of the camera, then do videos of you on your website cleaning. So that is a great way for someone to see it before and after, not just photos, but if you can have photos and videos. And that way they can see your personality more than they can in a photo, with videos on your website of you cleaning. Now, that would be really great. It's not necessarily what you want for a lead magnet, which is when someone visits your website, but you do want to be able to let them see what you can do. So putting videos of you, actually a before and after of anything you're doing, specifically if you can see a big difference in the before and after, I would make sure I start videotaping those and put those on my website immediately. The second thing is, if you feel comfortable with being heard and not seen, then do a podcast. There's so many ways you can do podcasts now, and there's certain themes that you can use that your potential cleaning customer can hear you doing a podcast and giving out great, valuable content that will let them know, I want to have them as my cleaning customer, as my cleaning company. And of course, you want them as your cleaning customer. The third thing is blogging. I am a big fan of blogging. Blogging is one of the favorite ways I would suggest immediately bringing traffic to your website. Now, of course, you have to know what to blog, and you have to have in certain keywords when it comes to your SEO and throughout your website. The way it's laid out brings a lot of traffic. Now, once you've discovered which of those 3, then you want to start making sure that you gather content that is interesting to your potential customer. So if you're all into post-construction cleanup, then by all means talk about the different stages of construction cleanup. When it comes to the rough or the final or the post, all of those, you need to let your customer know, your prospect, that you are ready to go when it comes to post-construction cleanup. If you're all into, say, cleaning office spaces or industrial, if you're into doing daycares or floors or the carpets or the windows, this is what you need to blog about. Give them tips on what they can do to reduce the soil in their carpet, or ways that they can make sure that in between a professional service. Now, make sure you always let them know this does not take the place of a professional, but this is what they can do in the meantime until, they give us, if we're doing, when we're doing our cleaning for our teeth, we do not go to the dentist, but they give us ways in between the 6 months that we get our teeth clean, what we can do for prevention when it comes to having cavities and having better oral health. Well, guess what? You can do the same thing. So think of it that way. Like if you have a dental office, there's certain things they can do for maintenance. It's the same thing you can give your potential cleaning customer tips. That's what you want your content to be about. Tips that will help them in between getting their carpet done, or in between keeping the life of the carpet longer, or the floors, or something they can do like on the days that you're not cleaning, but it's not to replace you. So you want to make sure you emphasize that, but definitely give them content either in a video where you're doing on your website, or a podcast, or a blog. Now, all of these will bring traffic. The more traffic you get from those, the more individuals will look at your website and bring traffic to your website. Then the third thing I would make sure I do, once I've decided which of those 3, then you've got outstanding content. So now the second step is to gather the content and do something. And the third thing you want to do is make sure it's consistent. If you decide to do it every Monday, then by all means, do it every Monday. Remember when you used to look forward to a television program that came on like every Saturday, or the cartoons or whatever it is you really look forward to? Well, guess what? That's what it's going to be for you. You want to build up a bunch of raving fans that end up being potential customers that are going to pay you. So this is what you want to do. Think of giving them information that actually gives them some value in it, and then do it on a regular basis. So they look forward to your information every Sunday at 2 o'clock or 5 o'clock or whatever time frame it is. Make sure you do that. So the 3 steps to repeat: 1, make sure you figure out which way do you like to market the best. 2, gather the content that you're going to give them that's going to be the maintenance in between you providing them the professional service. And 3, make sure it's consistent. These 3 steps, if you do them the correct way, will absolutely get you so much closer, if not over, to having a 6-figure cleaning business by next year or beyond. And if you want to know more in detail on the 3 steps you need to take when I talk about what type of videos, what type of podcast and blogging, what keywords bring traffic to your website so you gather their email information and then you can start marketing and building that relationship there, then what I'd love for you to do is sign up for my 3 steps to get to next year 6 figures. This is my masterclass. It's brand new, and I'm going to go into 3 specific steps that you're going to do, boom, 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 to get your cleaning business 3 easy steps next year, 6 figures. If you follow these steps, you are going to be so close to, you wouldn't even believe it, so much closer, dead on it. So if this is something you'd be interested in, make sure you register for my free new masterclass on 3 steps, 3 easy steps to get you closer to at least 6 figures next year this time. So if you're interested, make sure you register. It's live, space is limited. Love the interaction. We have a fantastic time. So click the link below. That way you can register for the 3 steps on what you need to do to get to 6 figures by next year this time. I look forward to seeing you. And until next time, take care and be safe.